People are stretched thin. Inflation still stubbornly high. We just saw gasoline prices go back up in the last week. And 40% of American households are just one missed paycheck away from poverty. Jack's Big Bite is where we focus on one particular story or topic in our community, a community we believe in with our partners at First State Bank. Stop into one of their local branches or visit online, fsb4me.com, to access all the helpful tools and services at First State Bank, built on belief and committed to doing right by our communities. For today's Big Bite presented by First State Bank, we're talking about the effort to fight hunger here, specifically in northern Kentucky. It is a persistent issue, especially in rural areas, but there is a lot that's being done, especially when it comes to feeding children. Here's the overview from Feeding America, those northernmost counties you can see there in Kentucky. In the light green, show a food insecurity rate of between 10 and 13%. Nearly 14,000 people are food insecure in Boone County alone. It's closer to 22,000 in Kenton County with the higher population density, and it's about 12,000 food insecure in Campbell County. Just a little south of those three northern Kentucky counties in the darker green, about 15% food insecure in each county there. And as far as what SNAP provides, 62% of Kentuckians who are food insecure are below the SNAP threshold, but 38% are above it. So they're still short on food, but they don't qualify for those federal SNAP benefits. And that's a key thing to remember in all this when I'm speaking with today's guest who we're going to have on, Beth McIntyre, the executive director of Go Pantry in Florence. People are stretched thin. Inflation still stubbornly high. We just saw gasoline prices go back up in the last week. And 40% of American households are just one missed paycheck away from poverty. You can see that stat. It's 1 in 5 kids in the U.S. with food insecurity. In Kentucky, it's more like 1 in 4, and that's some information from Go Pantry's website. Go Pantry is a faith-based nonprofit that helps get food to kids when they need it. Go Pantry's work specifically focuses on feeding children when they don't have school, providing at least one meal for 5 days out of the week. Much of the way they do that is with Go bags and Go boxes. Take a look at this.
How to properly pack a weekend to-go bag. First, we start with our heavy items, such as canned good items such as ravioli or SpaghettiOs. Next, we move on to yogurt. Be sure to stack the tops together so they don't get punctured by pencils and students' backpacks on the way home from school. We then continue down the line carefully, placing each item in the bag. We end with our lightest items. Finally, the bag gets stapled and stacked carefully in the boxes, ready to be transported to school. Thank you for watching our video on how to properly pack a weekend to-go bag.
So this is a grassroots organization that's been feeding children in northern Kentucky since 2012, and the requests for help from Go Pantry have increased significantly, 30% up in recent years. 1,300 kids in more than 100 schools across 11 districts in 6 Kentucky counties are all getting weekly food support from Go Pantry. Taking a look at some of their impact report just from last year, 41,000 Go bags packed for weekend food, more than 13,000 Go boxes. That's food for longer periods of time, like, say, spring break. They're packed with over 750,000 pounds of food for northern Kentucky kids as the result of nearly 150 community food drives. That is a growing need that's being filled with constant work, a constant need. That's your Big Bite.